weeks left in this remarkable presidential campaign, it is without a doubt advantage Barack Obama. But John McCain has been written off more than once before and is promising yet another comeback. So where does the race stand nationally here in Missouri and across the key battlegrounds? We'll explore that question over the next hour with help from the best political team on television. We'll also recap the third and final presidential debate and map out the stakes for the final stretch. We are here because nowhere is the race for president closer than in Missouri. This state represents a cross-section of America, both urban and rural, with Midwestern and Southern cultural influences. It is the transition point between the Eastern and Western United States. In the last 100 years, Missouri has picked the presidential winner all but once. And like several other big battleground states, close races here are often settled in the suburbs. And when we came here 8 years ago, we found evidence then Governor George W. Bush was more than holding his own because of voters like Susan McGraw, who at the end of the Clinton administration told us she wanted something different.
I just feel he's a little bit more honest, and he just seems to have a little bit more credibility. I just think, to me, when I hear Gore, I so often hear that it feels like he's so political and he just wants to be giving the right answers.
And now, as the Bush administration winds down, there is talk of change in the suburbs once again.
So do you need anything else? No. Okay.
Getting Molly off to school is part of the morning routine.
When are you going to find out about staying after?
A push to stay late for extra credit, and a few jokes about the election, now just 3 weeks away.
Who are you voting for?
In Susan McGraw's rearview mirror, 2 votes for George W. Bush. But in this campaign struggle for the suburbs, she is leaning Obama, despite scoring things in McCain's favor on the issues of leadership and experience.
I feel like the state that we're in right now, we need something different. And to get different, you have to do different. And so that's why I'm leaning towards it.
In big, diverse states like Missouri, close elections are usually decided in the suburbs. And 3 weeks out, McCain has a problem here and in other key battleground states. Republicans don't expect to win among suburban women, but the margin matters. 4 years ago, Democrat John Kerry had just a narrow edge, 51% to 48%, and President Bush won re-election. But the latest CNN polling shows Barack Obama with a big 56% to 44% lead among suburban women nationally, and running ahead of McCain 55% to 42% here in the pivotal St. Louis suburbs. And among the reasons are significant doubts about the woman McCain chose to share the Republican ticket.
It's not that I'm so rah-rah Obama, but, you know, Sarah Palin, I feel like when she talks, she's like, okay, John, I pulled that one off. And this is too important. I hate to say it, but Sarah Palin has really, she scares me.
Stacey Newman feels the same way and says picking Palin hurt McCain with a key target constituency, women who voted for Hillary Clinton in the Democratic primaries. Newman is a longtime Democrat who says the Obama campaign has done little to reach out to prominent Clinton supporters.
I don't know if it's the arrogance that we are going to vote Democrat anyway.
But while she was an all but certain Democratic vote in any event, Newman says friends who were once open to considering McCain are now contributing to a new blog opposing the McCain-Palin ticket.
So it's been more of the, you know, the Palin in terms of inciting us to realize that, wait a minute, you know, we have to support the Democrat, even though we, you know, are not as emotionally tied.
McGraw's neighborhood features a competition of lawn signs, and the fight for her vote involves much more than doubts about Governor Palin. 4 years ago, security concerns kept her in the Bush camp. But this year, pocketbook issues carry sway with this divorced mother of 2 who says energy and health care costs are squeezing her budget.
And I keep getting these bills going, sorry, you're 53 and you're single, and you know what, guess what, we're going to raise your premium again. And my deductible, it's like I might as well not even have insurance.
One voice, but an important message. A suburban Bush voter leading strongly the other way now because she didn't get what she expected and thinks it's probably best to try something different. Let's check in now with 2 members of the best political team on television.